Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
We know Vader has an affinity for choking those who disappoint him with the Force. So who's this poor sap at the beginning of A New Hope who Vader physically lifts off the ground and chokes with his own actual robotic hands? That man is Captain Raymus Antilles. No relation to Hero of the Rebellion and Rogue Squadron leader Wedge Antilles. Check back for another transmission on Wedge. Raymus was born on the peaceful, lush planet of Alderaan. After receiving an education in diplomacy and piloting, he began working for the House of Organa, a noble family with strong political ties. He worked for Senator Bail Organa and his wife, Queen Burra, during the Clone Wars. Raymus was around to help Bail save Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi during the tragedy of Order 66. After Padme Amidala's death, Raymus transported the newborn Leia Skywalker, now going by Princess Leia Organa, to the Organa's home on Alderaan. He was kept in the dark about her lineage. As the Empire came to power, Raymus was piloting Bail's ship when Ahsoka Tano broke onto the ship to talk to Bail about joining the burgeoning rebellion. Raymus continued to serve House Organa and became skilled at navigating around Imperial forces, blockades, and checkpoints. When she got a little bit older, Raymus extended his services to Princess Leia as well. She became a politician who used her political cover to help aid the growing rebellion. As the rebellion grew, so did Leia's involvement, and by extension, Raymus's. The Rebel Alliance broke into an Imperial intelligence facility on the planet Scarif and stole plans to the Empire's ultimate battle station, the Death Star. The plans were transferred to a ship called Profundity. The Empire's terrifying enforcer, Darth Vader, personally boarded that ship and slaughtered anyone in his path. The plans were narrowly passed along to the Tantive 4. Knowing that the Empire was in close pursuit, Leia had Raymus set a new course, a course to Tatooine. She wanted to get the plans into the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi, who was hiding there. Raymus urged Leia to escape the pursuing Imperials by using an escape pod. Before the Star Destroyer, the Devastator, caught up to the Tantive 4, Raymus retreated to his quarters to write farewell letters to his family. He never got to complete those letters. As Imperial forces boarded his ship, he once again begged Leia to escape in a pod, but she refused to abandon those loyal to her and her house. Without hesitation, Raymus rushed into battle and engaged the enemy's boarding party. It took 3 stormtroopers to subdue Raymus, but he was ultimately identified as the captain of the ship and fatefully brought to Vader for questioning. Raymus held out in the face of death and didn't give Vader the information he was looking for. Raymus gave his life for the Organas and the rebellion. His sacrifice bought enough time for C-3PO and R2-D2 to escape with the Death Star plans, a message, and orders from Leia. The imagery of this scene does more to cement Vader's legacy than it does Raymus's, but that's the beauty of diving deep into the infinite depths of the expanded Star Wars universe. There's always more story to uncover. Check out this transmission to dive into more characters that weren't fully explored on the big screen.